Hello, cruisers. This is Rick Way, the Texas Cruiser. An article popped up on my tablet today from Fox News. The title of it, Cruise Ship Chaos Mounts as Deaths, Crimes on Board Shatter Illusions of Safety at Sea, Experts Warn. I think that's totally blown out of the water. I've been cruising since '88, and I have yet to be on a cruise that has had any kind of crime exposure. I mean, there might have been some little petty theft or something I've been on board that I didn't hear about, but I didn't hear about any kind of other issues. I read through the whole article. They brought up several cases, and it's sad. Some of the cases that has occurred is sad, and it involved deaths, stuff like that. Funny thing about it is a lot of these deaths that they put in their article is it could have happened at home, because these were family members who perpetuated the crime. Now, there are some disappearances. That's really sad. That has occurred. It may have been some overboards, and I've seen lately some people go ashore and they didn't come back, and they stayed, and they nothing occurred to them, no homicides or anything. They find them a little later on in a hotel there on the islands or destinations where they were at. But it's, folks, there are three, according to CLIA, who within the cruise line industries, 310 ships within CLIA. And that's as of 2025. Of course, we know it keeps growing. That number keeps growing and growing. They have a capacity of 769,000 passengers. In 2025, the average for the whole year is 3.1 million passengers. That's the average for the whole year. You try to see, with 37.1 million passengers, you try to find a city of that size and see what kind of crime rate you have. I think, like I said, this is totally blown out of the water. Some of the ships are, like I said, 3,000 to 7,000 passengers. We have some of 7,000 passenger capacity, and we got more coming for those sizes. You go to a city of those sizes, that's you get down to a little lower level, and you see what the crime rate is for those cities of those sizes, and you'll still see something that's exponentially different than what you find on a cruise ship. It's you guys saw my video, cruising like a Texan. It's an attitude. You get on board a ship, you get in a cruise mode, and relax, enjoy yourselves. That's cruising like a Texan. This, some people don't. That's unfortunate. Some people bring their issues at home, which should be cut off at the gangway, but somehow or another they bring it with them. They come on board and they don't know how to cruise like a Texan. They don't know how to cruise like a cruiser. Let's go that far. And unfortunately, some things have occurred, some deaths. You heard about none of these cases have been resolved yet, but the one about the young lady who her stepbrother, he's in jail and going through the process of being charged with causing her death. And read another one where a husband beat his wife to death in the cabin. He was convicted, and he was actually found dead in prison just like a few months after the conviction. There's other cases I can continue on that were perpetuated by acquaintances or family members. Now, not all cases, I agree. There have been a few other cases where somebody, nefarious person, got on board a cruise ship. You can't figure out which ones have those nefarious, attitudes and thought processes. You can't thin all those people out because you don't know how to find them. But that has occurred a few times. But for the sake of argument, you look at the statistics, and the statistics are quite a bit lower for cruise ships for crime that occurred on a cruise ship, as you see in cities of like sizes. Of course, we all see the fights, and like I said, those people just bring their junk from home, and they do stuff that they shouldn't be doing on the cruise ship without getting in a fight. They're definitely not cruising like a Texan, but these situations need, I mean, we all don't want it to happen. We all want to have a smooth cruise. We want to see everybody have a good time. This gentleman that they said, I mean, the ship hadn't even left the dock yet, said he had over 33 drinks. And I mean, the guy was standing and fighting and all that stuff. I'm sad that he has passed, but and I know there's a lawsuit pending right now, but there's some other mitigating issues, and I don't think I can put some drinks away, folks. And I've seen other people, big guys, big as me and all that, bigger, and they put some drinks away. But 33 drinks before they even open the cabin, no, that just don't. It doesn't compute. But I'm gonna let that case alone. They are filed. Let the court system work its way through with that one. But anyway, folks, there is an attitude out there. Some people out there who think us cruisers are crazy for what we do, and they just don't understand. They just don't understand what we do, what we experience, what we enjoy. So, and it's not this crime stuff. This crime is very rare on a cruise ship. So, I'm not buying this article. I think this article is blown so much out of water there. I guess somebody wants to sell ads and stuff like that. But and we got to talk about these cases so we know what to do, and maybe the cruise lines can find a way to keep this stuff from happening. You can't stop it all, though. So anyway, folks, I'm just blathering now. So this article, man, I just put it in the category that this dog won't hunt. This dog definitely won't hunt on this because of what they're going to. Anyway, folks, y'all have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Be safe. This stuff here, we know how cruises are. So I hope to catch you on a future cruise. Book a cruise. Miss Donna says hit that like and subscribe button. And I have memberships now. Go check on one of my memberships. Click on become a member of the Texas Cruiser Fan Club. I think you'll like it. I have some neat little gifts and special videos for all you guys who are my members. So, give it a try for a while. Take me out for a spin. You guys, like I said, Merry Christmas, and I'll catch you next year. Bye-bye.